Hello, Capricorn. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's go ahead and get into your reading for the month of July 2019. Month of July 2019 for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, July 2019. So the first card out you have is the Sun. Very good. It's one of the most positive cards in the deck. Illumination, new understanding, children being born, happiness, aha moments, exuberance, zest for life. You know, finding happiness and satisfaction in the things that you do. Sometimes seeing the world with a new, fresh set of eyes. Show me more. Aha, he was at the bottom of the deck for the Sun. Now he's coming out. Emperor energy. So you have a fire sign. You have two fire sign energies here. One Leo, one Aries. Let's keep going. Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups. Show me more for Capricorn. I think you guys have the Queen of Cups come out in your readings quite a bit. The Lovers. Ace of Cups. Show me more for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. July 2019, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Queen of Swords. Nine of Swords. Okay. Two of Cups. So, all right. So it looks like in the past you may have been dealing with an air sign, a fire sign. There may have been some sort of stagnation due to betrayal, information that you may have found out about. You could also have been dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini prominently featured here, and fire as well. And water, actually, quite a bit. You have a lot of signs here. It doesn't matter which sign. You'll know the person if this is your reading. If it's not your reading, it won't resonate at all. Okay? So it feels like somebody here has been dealing with a domineering type, somebody who has maybe had options between two people. The situation, you know, it's a head over heart decision at this point, and we're having to utilize our logical mind in regard to love versus the compassionate side. But I feel with this Queen of Cups too, she's kind of been through the ringer. It feels like she's been through the ringer. Usually it's the Queen of Swords that's been through the ringer in regard to love. It feels here that the Queen of Cups has had her emotions run over. And she's come to find out about whatever it is, whoever this is, you found out about this person. It's almost like after the fact. And you still have love for them, but there's a fair amount of like unease in the mind. There's defensiveness. There's mental cycling in regard to negativity here. Is it due to two partners, or is it due to just having to make a head over heart decision in regard to how you want to go about this? So I'm going to clarify right off the bat, because that's what I feel like I need to do. Show me the Emperor. Show me the nature of the Emperor. I'm going to clarify the people. Show me the Emperor, please. Show me the Emperor. So for the Emperor, you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Pentacles is essentially a card where we are, sometimes it can be choosing to no longer give to certain situations between two people, between two energies. Sometimes it is literally not giving fairly, you know. So whether that is the situation, immediately we've got I'm going to pull that here too. 8 of Swords here for that as well. So somebody in their mind, if you are in your mind about this person in regard to how to either forgive them or let things go, it feels like you're scared that it will continue. If you maintain a situation here, you're scared that it's not going to change. Though you do have the 10 of Swords. It's over, but you're still worried about it. Show me the Queen of Cups. Show me the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups now. So for the Queen of Cups, you have the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this is essentially somebody choosing to communicate about the potential of cutting things out, cutting things off. That may happen because you don't trust a person, or you could be communicating with this person that you don't trust them for whatever they've done. Show me the Queen of Swords. Show me the Queen of Swords. Five of Wands in reverse. So the Emperor at the bottom of the deck for that. So essentially, this 5 of Wands in reverse is wanting to let go of conflict, no longer wanting to choose to remain in it. It's releasing things. Queen of Swords essentially uses her logic, her forward thinking in regard to what she will and will not accept. If you're communicating with somebody that you're cutting them out of the situation, because what it does is bring you more conflict, you're taking yourself out of your mind, so be it. This person could also have thoughts of wanting to remedy this situation, but they are in their head and maybe not coming forward as quickly as they could or should because they're worried about you and how you will respond to this. Show me the Lovers now. Okay, show me the Lovers. So for the Lovers, you have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse with the 6 of Wands in reverse. So this is a card of being out of balance. Sometimes it can go either way too. Sometimes this card can indicate that the energy is now balanced, because upright, it's juggling 2 things. It's out of balance. It's needing to find clarity. In reverse, that's sometimes found. But in reverse, also, this can indicate that you need to find balance, between 2 people, 2 things. Again, 2 people, 2 things. What are we juggling here? Is this the reason that we're having to communicate that we want to cut something off? Or we're just done, 6 of Wands talks about not receiving accolades, not being recognized, essentially not being recognized for your efforts. You may have closed something out with somebody because they didn't recognize you or value you in the experience. Show me the Ace of Cups. No, show me the 10 of Wands. 10 of Swords. Show me the 10 of Swords. The 2 of Swords for the 10 of Swords. So somebody who's got a fair amount of indecision about a situation in the bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. So it's like you are indecisive about letting this person back in, or this could be this person being indecisive about approaching you even though they do have care for you because of what they've done in the past, because of juggling or whatever the hell they've done. It's going to be different for each of you, but it's a stalemate. This may have been somebody from your past wanting to come back, but not certain how they're going to do it. And it's interesting too here. I do want to mention, because this is just coming up very strongly right now, Capricorn, they may be watching you being in a relationship with somebody new, and they don't want to approach you because they understand that they will not get recognized. They will not receive what they want from the situation. You've put this to rest. That's what it feels like. This is like the pow hit that I'm getting right now. You have the potential to be in a relationship with somebody else and they're seeing that. It feels like somebody here is watching you, or like they've watched you grow up or unfold, however it is, but they're not going to communicate, or they're having a difficult time wanting to communicate because of this. If they do communicate, it's almost as if they're up against the wall in regard to what they can do about this. There's not much they can do about this. Show me the Ace of Cups. You have the Eight of Pentacles for the Ace of Cups. So this is a situation essentially where dual, they want to put in the energy and effort to you with this Eight of Pentacles, and you very well may already be doing that with somebody else. You could be doing that with an air sign or a water sign. I'm sorry this reading was kind of slow to form, but I needed more cards here. This was a little bit confusing. Yeah, you're having to look in on it, and it's like both people are looking in on a situation. You're doing your own thing in a certain way, it feels, and this other person is like, they're wanting to come back, or they're wanting to communicate with you about how they feel, you know, because I do feel that they recognize that they hurt you. They broke down a situation that was potentially good for them, but you've wised up here and you have the option for something completely different, you know. Show me the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, you have the Moon here. So deception, lies, not being able to see through emotion, that may also be causing them to not come forward. Show me the Sun. Six of Swords, so wanting to leave the past in the past, wanting to move forward towards something new, but still realizing that your person that you want to go towards is not wanting to communicate because it may cause fighting. You also have a card here where we have a fair amount of anxiety in regard to moving forward. So, you know, the option for them is wanting to move forward towards you to make something better, but recognizing that you may already be in a new situation with somebody that you're happier with, that you do have a healthy connection with, and them being like, well, I'm not going to get what I want out of this, you know. Some of you, that's not going to deter them. Some of you, they may come forward and try anyhow. Some of you, they may just want to apologize. And some of you, you're at a distance from this person, you know, and so it's like that's even more of a nail in the coffin for them, because they realize, well, I'm also at a distance, but I would be willing to travel. You have two cards of travel, Eight of Wands, Six of Swords. But what's in it for me? Like, what am I, not to sound so selfish, but like, what am I going to get out of this? This person is already doing something else. You know, I'm sorry, but like, you treat people like shit, not cool. You snooze, you lose. Like, I hate to sound like some 80s like cliche, but like, you snooze, you lose, fucker. Like, come on, like, don't do that. Like, don't hurt people and then suddenly figure out that you have feelings for this person, or you recognize what you've lost, and then like, you know, don't expect them to not be having anybody else in their life. Like, there's a reason why you like them, because they're rad. Like, maybe you're rad, Capricorn, and this person is just fucking figuring that out now. Show me the Two of Cups. I feel very angry. I feel angry. Like, what do I feel right now? I feel angry, like I haven't been recognized, like I wasn't recognized for my efforts, like I wasn't recognized for the person that I am, or you are, and that this person discarded me when they shouldn't have, or they did it for whatever reason. And it feels like you, Capricorn, may be with somebody new, or maybe that's the potential for something to come forward for you, and that's moving in that direction for you now. If you're not with somebody currently that you're very much enjoying and feeling in love with, then that feels like it's coming to fruition. But we have this energy here with this person who, you snooze, you lose. You fuck up, you let it go, you snooze, you lose. Sorry. Show me the Two of Cups here for Capricorn. Temperance for the Two of Cups. Yeah, you know, and the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Cancerian energy with that Chariot, Sagittarian with the Sagittarius with the Temperance card. But more so than anything, the reading ends in love. The reading ends with a connection that is undeniable. I feel that this connection that you are either currently in, Capricorn, or this is coming toward you, okay? It feels like this person is not going to get that, even though they feel that is the energy that now they have for you. They feel like they've come around. You know what? I do want to mention too, I just thought of this right now. There are, I believe, I'm not an astrologer. I'm so bad at this. I don't even like read astrology. I don't, and I should, because I know it's helpful for you guys, and especially tying in the messages, but I never do. I never look at astrology. I have heard that there are retrogrades happening right now and people are coming back. I know that actually happened in my life recently too. And that was kind of surprising and weird and not terrible, but just kind of like, no. Anyways, this ends up in love. And you know what? I do want to mention too, because another part of this is feeling that this person, this may have been a situation in the past where there was a fair amount of attraction between you and this previous person. And that infatuation, that attraction was something that brought them back to you. I feel this is also a card of reconciliation as well. I feel here that this energy between the two of you, it's muted down for you now, but it's heightened for them. That's what it feels like. It's heightened for them. And it feels like they recognize that you might be the one that got away. You might be the one that got away, Capricorn. And I think that that's kind of eating this person up. They're going in their head, coulda, woulda, shoulda, how could I have done this? And there's no movement, there's no action. You have fire signs, but you have no wands here. You have no forward movement. This is all mental energy. And the crux of it is giving between two people. And I do want to mention too, with this Emperor here, this is essentially somebody, aside from an Aries, this is somebody who can be incredibly stubborn. When they're working out of their lower energy, they will do whatever they want in relationships. They'll totally stab you in the back. They'll totally, keep secrets from you. And it feels like those secrets you've either found out about them through spying, or it could be you spying. I feel like I mentioned some more spying here. I don't have the Page of Swords, but I do feel like that, like I'm being watched energy. But here, I do want to mention at the bottom of the deck for all of this, you have the Chariot. So this is essentially moving towards positivity. It's moving towards something that's going to be successful for you, and it's progressive. It's very progressive. I think with this person, you're more so of the mindset after finding out what you have. I feel like you may have spied on them or like found out something about them that you're just like, no, nah, brah, no, thank you. But it's keeping your cool, keeping your wits about you, and keeping your emotions muffled, or at least dulled down, dialed them down. Don't emotionally burst out with this. And I don't feel that you're actually, Capricorn, in that mindset anyhow. I feel like you're more so like nurturing something else that you're willing to put energy into, that you're moving forward to, that you feel very confident and true about, And it's like the opportunity to consider the option between, and it's not the opportunity, the option to view the person that you may be with versus the person that you were with. You have that duality here. You've got that Two of Pentacles. You have the Lovers here. And you recognize which one is going to make you happier. You recognize what you need to drop. You recognize what you're putting your energy into and what you're letting go, what you're not recognizing, what you're not looking at, what you're not going to give your energy to. It ends in love, okay? It ends in love. It ends in recognizing that this person, there's too much drama. There's too much left out. There's too much, darkness that you have to sift through. And where it leaves you is this mentally exhausted space. I think you choose happiness, and whatever this energy is, because this whole block right here feels really nice. Okay, this doesn't feel terrible. This feels like you're working on it equally with somebody, give and take, back and forth. And you've chosen. It feels like you've chosen. Also, the Two of Pentacles in reverse can talk about making a decision between two things. You know, upright, we're juggling these things. We have the options for more. Here, we're making the decision to choose what we want. This is also a head over heart decision. Two people, two things, two situations that are big for us. You choose love, not confusion. Which in turn, through this communication or whatever you found out here, causes you to cut this out. It's not going to rectify anything. It's not going to maintain anything. And I think that they know that, which may be why they're not communicating or coming forth. They're in their head about it. And I think you need to move forward. So not bad, very positive actually, but kind of, you know, kind of hurt, kind of frustrating. I'm going to pull these stupid romance angels because God knows how I love these. But, you know, we're going to do it. Show me for Capricorn. Okay, yeah, so immediately you have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, your experiences, you experience more love in your present moments. Yeah, absolutely. So this is the present moment. This is what's going on now. The past is here, forgiving and learning, letting it go, you know, recognizing that it's not going to give you something, not going to give you what you may have thought it would have initially. And also sometimes people, they will remove themselves from your life out of guilt. They will remove themselves and not come forth out of guilt. And it's sad because that's incredibly cowardly. That shows a fair amount of cowardice. And why would you want to be involved with that? Like, you don't want to pay attention to that. The Six of Wands, don't give recognition to that. That's for somebody to not communicate with you. It feels like they want to, but it also feels like you're on your own path here. I'm feeling that you're moving forward with this person. I feel that there's a fair amount of clarity and communication with you and this new person here. It could be a Gemini. It could be a water sign. Could be any sign, whatever it is. But I feel like you have equal foreground, equal ground with this person, equal exchange. There's love, there's dignity, there's emotion, there's give and take. I'm gonna pull one more card for the Six of Wands in reverse. Show me the Six of Wands in reverse in regard to the lovers. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck you have the Chariot again, and here Page of Swords in reverse and the Tower in reverse. This is this person watching you. Okay, this is what I've been talking about. I feel like I've said this. Maybe I haven't. Correct me if I haven't. But it feels like this person is watching you. The Page of Swords is somebody who watches from afar. They watch and find out information that they can so that they can make their decision. The Tower is essentially a card where we've let something go, it's crumbled, and now we're coming back to it. We're coming back to the ashes. We're coming back to resurrect the ruins. But you can't do that if you're not going to be received, you know? And so hence why they would give it away. They would let it go. And if they're watching you, they may already see, Capricorn, that you are in something better, okay? For the Chariot to be at the bottom of each deck, forward movement, fast-paced movement, happiness, stability, ease, absolute balance, reciprocation between two people. Could be dealing with a Cancer as well. So, all right, you guys, I'll pull one Nocturna and then we will be done here. Okay, show me energy present for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so who do we have? You have Dawn. So dawn, duality, cycles, end. Dawn is defined as the end of night, when the first light appears in the sky just before sunrise. The mountainous scene in this card was inspired by my 2015 trip to Bali. As part of the trip, we did a sunrise hike up to Mount Batur, one of the active volcanoes on the island. We started hiking around 2 in the morning. when it was still dark and made it up to the top right before the sun started rising. As I stood at the summit enjoying my hot breakfast and watching the colors appear in the sky, I felt a sense of peace and completion, having overcome a grueling journey. For the creatures of the night, another challenging night has passed, and it is time to rest until the next sundown. So, finality, done, dawn, cleansing the energy, cleansing light, bringing forth new things, new dawn, new day. I believe that's a Nina Simone song. There's a new dawn, there's a new day. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but you may want to go check that out. Nina Simone. Either way, this ends in forward progression. It's happy, it moves towards love, and it moves towards something that you can be happy about, Capricorn. I don't think you need to be going back to this. This person is a sad sack. This person is a sad case, and they need to grow on their own. It's not your responsibility to change them. Deal with what you're dealing with, because it feels like this opportunity is good. Okay, I have one more romance angel for Capricorn. So, yeah, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, yeah, that's what this feels like. It feels like a progression with you and somebody new, not this person from your past. It feels like whatever you're into here is moving forward rapidly, fast, towards something of balance and goodness. So, all right, Capricorn, I love you guys. I hope you're well. I hope this reading was helpful for you. If you found it beneficial, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you choose to make a donation, there is a link in the description box below. And I just want to let you guys know, for those of you that have donated in the past, I really appreciate it. I usually try to send an email thanking you personally, but my life is bonkers busy. And sometimes I literally just can't. The intention is there to do so, but sometimes I can't. I'm sorry, but thank you for those that you do donate. And thank you all for watching and giving time and energy to my readings. And I appreciate your time, effort, and consideration. So thank you guys. I hope everything's well. Take care. Good luck. All right. Bye-bye.